And then she followed me back to my office to try to tell me why she hadn't done the paper. It was a bullshit excuse. I didn't buy it for a second. Then I saw what she was really after. She asked me, is there anything I could do that would make this go easier for me? When she reached out for me, I told her she had to leave, and she did. Well, now this. Really lost. Dr. Warner? Dr. Warner,
Yes.
have you been listening to me?
Of course, Greg. I'm always listening.
What was I talking about?
You said something about one of your students touching you, and then you lost it all over the place.
No, that's not what I said at all. You know what? Forget it.
Greg, wait. Sit back down. I'm sorry I wasn't listening. Now come back and sit down. Now, what's the matter with your student?
The problem is she's accusing me of sexual harassment.
And is she justified in these accusations?
What have I been talking about for the past 10 minutes now?
Back to the case, what's happening now?
We're supposed to have a deposition soon. I don't even have a lawyer. I can't afford one.
You know, I might know a lawyer who could work for you. I could give him a call, if you'd like.
Is he any good?
As far as I can remember, he was the best.
Get the fuck out of my house!
Whoa. Hey, long day in court. I just need a drink. I had a couple, and this one is the last, and then...
I don't even know who the hell you are!
You were you here this morning?
This isn't your goddamn house! Get out!
Well, okay. Let's... Are you sure?
Get out or I'm calling the cops!
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You are right. This isn't my house. You know why? Because I don't keep shit beer in my fridge, and this is piss. So...
Leave now!
You act like I was gonna friggin' rape you. Chill out. Damn. Oh, by the way. Do you mind if I go out your front door? Or do you want me to go through your window and break more stuff? I shouldn't have called you beer piss. Could I just one more for the road? Is that too much?
Can I help you?
Hey, Ron Swindel. No way, Megan Warner recommended for you.
Oh,
How we doing?
I thought I was gonna call you.
You know, that or just figured she sounded pretty worked up on the phone. I figured I was in the neighborhood. I just stuff on in and get it going.
Yes, and thank you for coming, but I actually have to leave now.
Oh, yeah, no, me too. I got tons of stuff to do today. Just figured, see what was going on.
She didn't tell you?
Yeah, she might have. I don't know. I pretty much forgot.
Okay. I have a student accusing me of sexual harassment.
Okay, and?
That's it.
Oh. Oh. Wait, by the way she sounded last night, I kind of thought it was going to be a big deal.
It is a big deal, actually. It's actually a very big deal.
Right. Sure, I'm sure you're probably right. But let's be honest, in a case like this, there's only one thing that really matters. Did you do it?
No. No,
What the
I
hell
didn't
are you
do it.
worried about? Done deal. In and out. Who cares? It's done, man. Sweet. It's gonna be a slam dunk, buddy.
But you're leaving?
Why not?
Well, I haven't even told you the specifics of the case.
Specific schmifics. I mean, well, plenty of time for that, but who cares? For the most part, I met you. You said you didn't do it. I believe you. Gone. Smoke show, buddy. You're gonna win this. We're out.
What kind of a lawyer are you?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on who you ask.
No. I mean, what sort of cases do you typically handle?
Oh, stuff. Anything really. DWIs, assault and battery, a little bit of domestic.
No sexual harassment.
No. I've been looking for one though, big time. And guess what happens? You fall into my lap, slap shot.
Okay. Thank you for your time, but I think I'm gonna go with someone else.
Did I miss something?
Frankly, Mr. Swindle.
Swindel.
I don't think you're the guy for the job.
What do you mean? Hold on, I come down here once, I'm already fired?
I'm sorry.
All right, fine. Hold on. That's cool, but I kind of did come down here and give you a little consultation. I mean, the least you can do is buy me a drink.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, come on, I'll buy you one. Who cares? Let's just get out of this office. Let's go hang out. We'll figure stuff out.
I'll see you later.
Fine. Drink along.
How can you recommend that guy to me?
What, you didn't like him?
Dr. Warner, he was a drunk. I could smell it on his breath the minute he walked into the room.
What do you want from me?
How come you had to recommend that guy to me? Of all the lawyers, why him?
Frankly, that day, I just wanted you out of my office. Like I told you, I haven't seen him in a couple years.
Consider yourself lucky. How'd you meet him anyway?
He was one of my patients.
So you gave me an alcoholic lawyer who sees a shrink on a regular basis.
Don't go putting yourself up on a pedestal. You see a shrink too. Besides, maybe he's a lot better once he gets into the courtroom.
And what if I go with him and he's not? Then what?
Look, he's all I could think of. If you can afford someone else,
You know that I can't.
then stop complaining and look at the situation for what it is. You're going through a terrible divorce. You don't have any money. You've practically been fired from your job, and right now you're being accused of sexual harassment by one of your students, who, I might add, is getting everyone to take her side of the story over yours without any trouble. What have you got to lose?
And anyway, I hadn't done very well on the test, so I figured I'd ask Mr. Foster if I could retake it.
And that's when you went to see him?
Yes.
Then what happened?
Well, I stayed after class to ask him about it, and that's when he touched me. He said I could retake it as long as I did something for him. And then he started kissing my neck.
Is there anything else about that day that you'd like to add? Mr. Swindle. Mr. Swindle,
Yeah.
it's your turn
For.
to depose the witness.
Right. You know what? We're actually good. No need. We got it.
Okay, then I guess we'll break for lunch then.
Excellent. Cool. Let's get out of here.
I wanted it to be kind of good.
You wanted something from it?
Pretty much.
No, you're not gonna get it.
I like your tie, though.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got it at the lawyer store.
The lawyer store?
Yeah, that's where all those lawyers hang out.
What kind of car do you drive?
Ah,
Like being a lawyer?
expensive
like,
one.
Money.
Yeah. Definitely very soon.
What was that about?
About to be tomorrow night's dinner.
You were flirting with her.
Hell yeah, dog.
You know, I don't know much about being a lawyer, but from the looks of it, you don't either.
Listen to you. You know what? There was a little piece of logic in there. You don't know what it means to be a lawyer, so pipe down, let me do my job.
Do you mind telling me what your plan is? Because it sure as shit looks to me like you don't have one.
Ooh, my plan starts with you having a drink and settling down. I got it, I'm Ron. Relax, I don't lose anything.
I don't know how Dr. Warner thought you could have helped me. You're just as screwed up as I am anyway, having hers your shrink.
Is that what she told you? She told you I was her patient? Oh, she is twisted.
Well, if you're not her patient, then how the hell do you know her?
I know her from the backside, if you know what I mean. I've been tapping that ass for about 6 months. Met her on 3rd, buddy. She turns as easy as a doorknob.
Jesus Christ.
I dressed her up like a rabbit one time. Oh my God, she gets a little...
I don't need to hear any more than that. Jesus,
No,
how
you
could
should
you do
see
that
it.
to me?
It's on my phone. I'll show you the video.
Are you guys okay?
We're fine.
Okay. Let's continue.
Greg, what are you doing here? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
What happened?
I got into a fight with my illustrious legal counsel, who, by the way, you lied to me about.
What do you mean?
He wasn't a patient of yours.
So he told you? I was hoping he wouldn't remember. He was pretty drunk that night.
So what else is new?
Greg, can I ask you a question? When's the last time you got into a fight?
What does that have to do with anything? You know, I've been under a lot of stress lately.
I can see that. In speaking with you over the last week or so, I've become aware of a few things. Would you like me to elaborate?
Go ahead.
I've been a psychiatrist for almost 10 years, and I can't remember when I stopped caring. I just didn't sympathize with the people who came in here or with their problems. I had plenty of my own. I quickly realized I didn't want to be hearing about others.
You must have helped somebody.
Greg, who's the last person you know who was actually cured with the help of a psychiatrist and without the aid of medicine? It's all bullshit. The people who go to psychiatrists are going to keep going simply because most of them just enjoy the company. Can you honestly say that I've helped?
Before you said that I wouldn't have gotten into a fight before a while ago.
And you think I actually had something to do with that?
Yo. What? Okay. I'll be right down there.
She's done it before.
What? What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is, yesterday, I had a little conversation with your client. Something extent of she spent her freshman year at the University of Florida, and some sort of note of a certain geometry professor.
You questioned my client without me present?
No, sir. No questioning. I chatted with her at lunch. Very straightforward.
I don't understand. What's going on?
What's going on is that your lawyer has found out that Miss Witt has made a false sexual harassment claim at another college 1 year ago as well. But what your lawyer hasn't done is figured out whether she was harassed this time.
Cut the shit, Dave. This case is over. That little tramp goes down to the University of Florida, doesn't get over a D+ on one test, and what does she do? Instead of bucking up and studying, she takes the professor, who's completely innocent, drags his name through the mud. She went to court, she had litigation, nothing flew. Now she thinks she can skip out, come up north, and come to my school and take this guy here, who in 20 years hasn't done shit wrong to anybody but help his students learn, and try and ruin his life? Bullshit!
I have meant to call and discuss this with my client.
Absolutely.
I don't understand. How did you figure that all out?
I had to break into your boss's office.
You what?
Listen. Yesterday when I was talking to that girl, I don't know, I could tell something was off. She just didn't sound right with that whole Florida college thing. So I had to get all of her records. Hey, don't give me the long look. Look what I got. Your ballstring's the good shit, dude.
What the hell were you thinking? Why would you go and do a thing like that?
Listen. It was the only lead we had. We weren't looking good on this case, but I knew I smelled something. I had to get in. It was secret records.
You could have just asked Dean Sanders for the information.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, point made. Hindsight's 20/20. Anyway, I wouldn't have gotten this bottle. Quick, give me a second. We get time. Take a swig. Fine, I will. Macallan 18, dog.
Will you gentlemen please come in here? With the information now in front of me, and pending what my client does when she comes in here, it seems like Miss Witt is going to drop the charges.
Get off of me! Oh, you didn't even think we could do it? Yeah, bitch, we did it. Fuck you, my man. You going somewhere?
Vacation. I haven't had one in 5 years.
Sounds like a good idea. You got a job waiting for you when you get back?
I quit. I figured when they tried to fire me when the harassment claim came through without even trying to hear my side of the story, they weren't very loyal, even after 15 years. Of course, when the claim was dropped, they tried to get me back with a bonus.
So what'd you say to that?
I said, thank you very much. I'll go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, baby. Gregster. Well, you go get a drink with me? On me.
It's 10 in the morning.
Hell yeah. With Ron Meister, let's get it started early. Yeah,
Why not?
baby. That's what I'm talking about. You're the man. I knew you were cool. Have you always lived here?
No, not for the past 2 months. Now it's just my ex-wife's. Why?
I don't know, just they look familiar for some reason.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's go get that drink.
Any way you want it, it's the way you need